It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Today's video is on this memorable, try to say this 3 times fast, but this memorable Mayberry, this memorable Mayberry villain who is actually he did real time in San Quentin. Every now and again, the Andy Griffith Show would really dig its boots in and play around with its Western TV roots, and in the 3rd season, High Noon and Mayberry tinkered with the audience's expectations of the classic cowboy shootout at High Noon. Because this was Mayberry, fans probably knew not to get too tense when the episode starts with Andy getting a letter from an ex-con that the Mayberry sheriff once shot in the leg. Since the ex-con took the bullet, he writes to Andy he's lost almost all feeling in that leg, and he tells Andy that he intends to come to Mayberry to set things straight with the lawman who injured him. For the most part, Andy's unfazed, but as you'd expect, this news gets quite the rise out of Barney, who spends the rest of the episode sneaking around behind Andy's back to provide protective cover for when the ex-con arrives. When the moment finally does arrive, though, the ex-con, whose name is Luke Comstock, doesn't come at Andy guns blazing, but with a polite knock on the door at the sheriff's home. Soon they're about 10 paces from each other, staring each other down across the Taylor's living room. You've likely seen this scene countless times. It's a favorite Tags episode at the height of the show's run, arriving right after we've met Gomer, who plays hilarious sidekick role to Barney the entire episode along the Mayberry jail's most familiar face, Otis. But you may not have realized that Leo Gordon, the actor playing Luke Comstock, was one of the most authentic character actors to ever stroll into Mayberry. You see, before Gordon was cast in this episode, he had played many menacing roles in movies. Having studied at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, he had the chops to pull off a wider range of roles, which he did occasionally, get to play friendlier roles. But his piercing eyes and chilling voice made him too good a choice as a villain. In the 50s, one director even described him as the scariest man he ever met. This wasn't just an impression either. Between his acting studies and his acting career, Gordon was arrested for armed robbery. Just like in the Andy Griffith Show episode, he was wounded by police during the course of his crime, actually shot several times. He survived to see the inside of San Quentin prison, where he spent 5 years and gained a reputation as a troublemaker. Now, once he got out, he got back into acting, but when he was cast in a movie that was being filmed at Folsom State Prison, the story goes that his San Quentin reputation followed him, and the prison tried to stop Gordon from being in the film. The same director who said Gordon was so scary vouched for him until the prison conceded, and filming went off without a hitch. He continued acting in movies and on TV, appearing in shows like Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Get Smart, Adam 12, and many more on through the mid-90s. In that way, Gordon's true story paralleled the plot of this guest episode on the Andy Griffith Show. In the episode, Luke Comstock also gets a second chance at going straight after getting shot by a lawman. We learn that this in the episode when a gun finally does get drawn, but it happens when Luke extends a shotgun to hand off to the sheriff. He explains that Andy may have put his leg out of commission, but in doing so, Andy triggered a series of events that caused the ex-con to get his life together. He returned to his studies, learning math and electronics, and he turned everything around, running a successful chain of electronics stores. So it turns out that Luke isn't vengeful. He's grateful. The gun is a gift. Peering through the window, all Barney, Gomer, and Otis see is a 5-fire alarm they need to put out, which, of course, they try to do in a fashion that's as slapstick as humanly possible. One of my favorite scenes of the Andy Griffith Show is in this episode when Barney was just talking to Andy about the letter. It just spells one thing, R-E-V-E-N-G, Reveng. And I don't know what it is about that line, but I crack up out loud every single time I watch that. It's the funniest line for some reason to me. And I get, it's the way Andy says it, Reveng. It's just so funny. I don't know, I'm crazy, I guess. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video, and please check out classic rural comedies, Facts and Trivia. It's on Gomer Pyle's Frank Sutton, who played Sergeant Carter. He said he went from a killer to a comic. This is pretty cool. Classic TV Facts and Trivia. I always find these weird with Tina Louise. Tina Louise refused to do a scene from Gilligan's Island until Gilligan creator Sherwood Schwartz stepped in. It's so weird. You got to see this. Classic rock, country music, facts, and trivia. Johnny Cash's letter to June Carter showcases their undying love for each other. He says the ring of fire still burns around you and I. Faith and entertainment. Dolly Parton lays down the law before collaborating with pop star Sabrina Carpenter. I don't make fun of Jesus, she said. This one's really good too, and it's got a lot of controversial stuff in it, which just burned me up when it happened. So you might want to check that one out just to see me get, I don't know. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you. And as always, I'm praying for you.